So many times we can let things outside of us affect how we think, feel, and behave. And oftentimes it leads to fears, worries, doubts. But what if you went within? Thoughts or things? Yes? Let's talk about being happy, healthy, fit, and fulfilled. Hey there, my friend Perry Tinsley here, and welcome to another Power Blast podcast where we provide nourishment for the soul, allowing you to transform from the inside out, providing rapid results in mindset and fitness so that you can recharge your battery and reclaim your power. But before we get into all that awesome stuff on the power of your thinking, make sure you get over to talktoperry.com. My calendar is wide open for podcast listeners like you, and it's all about keeping that energy high and reaching all of your goals. And I want to help you recharge your battery so that you can reclaim that power of yours. We do it in 15 minutes. That's over at talktoperry.com. So I've been doing a lot of study and embodiment of the power of the subconscious mind, and there's so much to that. And I look at it, how it's impacted my life and those around me. And I want to share with you something I know will benefit you on your journey, no matter where you are at in life. And when it comes to being happy, being healthy, being fit, fulfilled, it's totally an inside job. What's happening between our ears? Your thinking. Now, I know most of us, me included, when I was first starting on my journey, most of us look for something outside of us. The perfect fitness center, the ideal trainer, the awesome fitness plan, the best meal and nutrition plan. You know, so many of them out there, the best workout gear. But we look at magazines, we read blogs, we see ads, we listen to negative news. And here's the secret: to not let the outside circumstances control you. Don't give attention to the things that make you feel anxious, worried, or doubtful. That's what happened to me and Hillary. When we turned off the news, we noticed our body and our mindset totally shifted. And we were able to do more things and feel a lot different. So the secret is to go within. I know it sounds so zen, right? Like we're sitting on a rock out there and the ocean's crashing in. That actually sounds really cool. But here's a great post I want to share with you. I want to read it to you from my friend Jen Underwood. She's a mentor of mine. Here's what she wrote the other day. I love it. Happiness is because of our own thoughts. Don't make happiness conditional on your outside. For instance, when you're saying, I'll be happy when I get a new job, I lose weight, I find a partner, I go on vacation, I get along better with, I have more energy with, basically insert your own conditional thing that you've been coming up with. Stop waiting and holding yourself back. You have control over your thoughts. The things you give life to and the things you affirm are what you will give power to. Choose wisely. Choose only the things you love and desire. And then she says, this was on my heart today. What are you choosing? So I love that sort of thing, and that post. It resonated so well with me to choose those things. And because so many times, and I've seen people wait until something conditional happens before they take action, or before they decide to be happy, and they give power and attention to the things that they don't want, either through complaining or just negative self-talk or fears, worries, doubts. My friend Josh said our brain is constantly looking for a way to justify our fears, worries, and doubts. Many people start a health journey or a health and fitness journey, but they don't change how they see themselves or how they feel about themselves along the way. And you use your focus, your power, your energy into something, like a fitness plan or some sort of eating program or whatever, but you do it for a period of time. You even get some results, but the results fade and they don't stick because you haven't changed the way you see yourself. A lot of times I'll ask people, if I waved a magic wand and you were at your ideal self tomorrow, what would you do to keep it that way? And the big thing would to keep it that way, you'd be having to change the way you think, the way you act, the way you behave. And a lot of times people don't work on that part. Old habits creep back in. If it doesn't stick, it's just because you haven't become that new version of yourself, your 2.0 version. And you know what? I'd love to help you with that 2.0 version of yourself. Book a call with me. Get on my calendar over at talktoperry.com. I want to hear your goals, your dreams, the things on how it will impact your life. I want to hear your struggles, the roadblocks that have become an energy drain for you. And I can tell you within 15 minutes of us talking together which direction is going to be the best for you, where you're going to get the best results so that you can recharge your battery and reclaim that power. And you'll walk away with 3 strategies to boost your energy, reclaim your time, make yourself a priority, and just think, how would your life look different if your battery was running at 100% every single day? So my calendar is at talktoperry.com. So if you are just intermittently changing every so often and then going back, you'll see things that are good for a while and then the results will fade away. But if you find yourself in a place where your mind is thinking about the results that you're wanting, that's going to be and what you desire, that's going to be the thing. Because when you're thinking about what it is that you don't want, what isn't working, what doesn't feel good, you got to flip that switch and affirm, what is it? What do I love? What do I desire? What do I want? Because otherwise you're going to continue to attract and receive what it is you don't want. Now remember, I've talked to you about this before, maybe even on a few podcasts ago. Remember to keep your burning desire on fire and persist until you succeed. Become your new version now in your thoughts, in your feelings, in your actions, and think into life what it is that you do want instead of thinking about what you don't want. Can I do a mic drop right here? That'd probably mess up the podcast. If negative thoughts occur, just catch yourself. Say, cancel that, and then affirm what it is that you do want. Because you're always attracting things. You know, you're attracting either what it is that you want or you're attracting what it is that you don't want. There is no on and off switch. It's one way or the other is what it is. So you might as well go after what you do want, right? Positive thinking. The thoughts that you have today, they're shaping your tomorrow. So how can you be more disciplined in your thinking? Because once you're disciplined in your thinking, your actions naturally change. So just know that you have the power to take control, or you can let the excuses, the justifications, the worries, the fears, the doubts drain your power and control you. But why not just give yourself every advantage to charge yourself up and make the most of life? Decide and commit to yourself and your goals and that burning desire of yours, and choose to figure out new ways. Look at possibilities, learn, grow, and keep moving forward. You will continue to grow each and every day. You've got this, my friend. That's another Power Blast podcast in the books. Thanks so much for tuning in. And remember, when you are ready to recharge your battery, make sure you go to talktoperry.com. That's talktoperry.com. That's Perry. And I want to listen. I want to hear, what's going on. I want to help you in that 15-minute call to recharge your battery and reclaim your power so that you're off and running and creating massive momentum toward your dream. Also, every day, I am delivering more motivation, support, tips, and strategies inside my free community with amazing people like yourself. And we are conquering the mindset and the fitness. I do 52 weeks of free training in there. Plus, I coach and I mentor people, as well as give you access to tons of resources and guides. It's called my Upside Down Fitness community because we work on a lot of mindset stuff, the inside stuff. And we're a fun group of people striving to make healthier habits in this awesome chapter of life. So make sure you get in there. I promise you'll absolutely love it. Just head over to upsidedownfit.com and you can get into the group. And hey, you would be an awesome friend if you get over to iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcast and leave an honest rating and review for the Power Blast podcast. It helps awesome people like you find this show even faster, and that's who I'm looking for, awesome people like you. That's all I have for this week, my friend, and just to let you know, you absolutely rock. That's all I have for this week. I'll see you on the next Power Blast podcast, and always remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.